everybody. Have you ever felt like you're being pulled in a different direction? Like no matter what you try, you might be going this way, but something is pulling you to go that way? Well, that's what we're talking about today, so stick around.
You're listening to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast.
Welcome to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast. And now your host, Meliss-Ep.
Did you know that I used to be a life coach? It's really true. Before I became a marketing strategist and the business growth expert that you know and love, I was a health and life coach. I was also a dance teacher and a yoga instructor. And even before that, I owned an art studio. So I still do some of those things, and I also DJ sometimes, because you can take the girl out of the dance class, but you can't really take the dance and the movement and the experience and the music out of the girl. And so when I say that I know the health and wellness industry inside and out, I'm not just saying that. It's truly a part of who I am, which is why I work with coaches and healers, because I love to be surrounded by coaches and healers, and because I am a coach at heart and I am a healer. So you might be thinking I'm bearing the lead here. Let's get on to coaching. I loved life coaching and I loved health coaching. And the truth is that I was really good at it. But the universe kept nudging me to go in a different direction. It kept nudging me to do marketing. And it was something that I did anyway to promote my life and health coaching business. But it wasn't until people really started asking me to take over their marketing and teach them how I grew my business that I realized it might be my zone of genius. So sometimes we get devoted to a specific title or an idea of who we think we should be, and we end up in one place longer than we're supposed to be there. So I was health and life coaching for 2.5 years. And for about 8 months of that time at the end, I really was also researching how to incorporate marketing into my business. And for a long time, I had both of my businesses running simultaneously, but I knew I could never scale and really grow to the level that I wanted it to be at if I had my hands in both at the same time. So if you feel like you're in one place longer than the other, what happens is you can't really move forward. You can't move forward until you take steps that are outside of your comfort zone. So the past few years, I had been going through what I call a new season, like a new beginning, a clean slate. And not only did I feel it myself, but I could feel gentle little nudges from the universe that was pushing me in a different direction. So I sat down, I took a long, hard look at my business, and I realized that I was ready for growth. So I buckled down. I focused back on my heart, which were coaches and healers. Those are the people that I just feel at home with. And actually, I didn't give up my health and life coaching business for such a long time because I was afraid I'd have to say goodbye to that. But as soon as I did, things started to fall into place. Things started to click. And my business just felt aligned. And all of a sudden, I could see that things were falling into place, manifesting just the way I wanted it right in front of my eyes. Luck doesn't exist. What you believe about your business is what you will attract. How you feel about receiving money through your services is going to directly influence your sales. Join me for my new program, Client Abundance, where I will teach you how to attract an abundance of new clients. We will be using energy and alignment, as well as practical marketing strategy to get you what you want. abundancestrategy.com/clients. But it's not always easy to tell when it's actually time to make that change. And that's what this episode is about. So what I want to do is just tell you a few ways that you can kind of feel into it when the universe is speaking to you, when you're getting a little nudge to go in this direction versus that. The first thing is your gut tells you. You have to listen to your gut. It knows what it's talking about. So if you start to feel something that's tugging you in a different direction, just take notice of that. The next thing is synchronicity, which is also known as a meaningful coincidence. Let's say you're at your book club And everyone there keeps telling you, oh my gosh, you'd make a really great writer. And then you meet a publisher at an industry conference where you are at. So you jot down some notes in your planner that you think would make a great chapter, maybe some chapter titles, maybe the title of your book, something like that. Those aren't coincidences. What they are signs that it's time to write the book that you've always been dreaming about. So pay attention to these coincidences in your life because they can be little hints that are being dropped, and you want to listen to those. The next thing is that you're really excited about something new. So if your goals don't align with your business, you're not going to have any harmony. You're going to feel out of alignment. Whether you want to start a family, maybe you want to move, or if you want to work with a new target market, you have to make your business fit your life and not the other way around. Remember why you started this. Most people start their business so that they can have the freedom to do what they want to do on their own time and make their own decisions. So just remember that your business does not guide you, you guide your business. And the last thing is that maybe your goals have changed. If that's what's happened, then you need to just go for it. You need to dip your toes in at the very least, maybe you need to jump in all the way head first, whatever your style is best, but you just have to go for it. You'll never know until you try. And there's nothing wrong with just trying. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but at least you gave it your best shot. So all of us have had times in our lives where we had to make a really big decision if we were going to change course. We got to a fork in the road and we had to say, all right, here we are. Now what? And sometimes that's just quitting our day jobs, our 9-to-5s, just to pursue our side hustles. Sometimes it's changing our title. I used to call myself Facebook ad expert. Now I call myself business growth expert. Sometimes it's a total career change. When I owned an art studio, then I owned a yoga studio, then I owned a dance company, a traveling dance company where we'd perform all over the United States. There's so many different ways that you can express yourself. So whatever it is, whatever it was, whatever it will be for you, you have my support. You have the universe's support. And if you are ready to get some clarity, all you have to do is decide that you are going to take your life or your business in a different direction, and then you jump in and you go. All right, I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for listening to the Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast at www.marketingtipswithmeliss.com.
Oh, wait, before you go, I've got a special invitation for you, so listen up. Join thousands of spiritual women, entrepreneurs, coaches, healers, and business owners in a cozy community to learn effective and aligned strategies to grow and scale your business through organic marketing and so much more. I'm inviting you to join my free community called the Spiritual Women Entrepreneurs to lift one another up in business, spirituality, finances, and emotional support. Visit spiritualwomenentrepreneurs.com. See you on the inside.